Congress is responding, and we're just beginning to start to undo the damage that's been done the last few years. Because we believe in lower taxes. We believe in a limited view of government.
I believe that under the leadership, I believe that
and exceptionalism in America. And I believe that America is the indispensable nation of the world.
I believe that under the leadership that I believe
that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as.
Just the creation of this nation itself was a miracle. Who can say that we won't see a miracle again? The perilous battle that was fought during World War II in the Pacific at Iwo Jima,
that our leaders, our national leaders, are sending them out on a task that is from God. That's what we have to make sure that we're praying for, that there is a plan and that plan is God's plan. So bless them with your prayers of protection over our soldiers.
At Iwo Jima was a battle against all odds, and yet this picture immortalizes the victory of young GIs over the incursion against the Japanese. These 6 young men raising the flag came to symbolize all of America coming together to beat back a totalitarian aggressor.
Of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our...
At Iwo Jima.
Welcome back to Harvard. That was Republican Congresswoman Michele Bachmann of Minnesota previewing her speech tonight, also talking about the President's State of the Union address, which is coming. Bachmann will be giving her own response to the President tonight on behalf of the Tea Party Express. Is she going to trump the official GOP response by Republican Paul Ryan? I doubt it. Are Bachmann and the Tea Party pushing Republicans further to the right and threatening to divide the right? Well, for more on this, I'm joined by Tea Party Express co-founder Sal Russo. Sal, thank you for joining us. I want you to look at something here. There's John Walsh as well. Thank you for joining us. Sal, I want you to look at something that was said over the weekend in Iowa by Congresswoman Bachmann. Here she is.
Do you realize it's been 21 generations that America has survived? For 21 nations, we've passed the torch of liberty from one generation successfully to the next. And the question we need to ask ourselves tonight is this: will it end with us? Will we be that last generation? Will we be the first generation to fail to pass that torch of liberty? It doesn't seem like a very positive message, does it? But I have to ask you, will we be the ones for whom this great experiment in human liberty will end on our watch? We know there was slavery that was still tolerated when the nation began. We know that was an evil, and it was a scourge and a blot and a stain upon our history. But we also know that the very founders that wrote those documents worked tirelessly until slavery was no more in the United States. And I think it is high time that we recognize the contribution of our forebears who worked tirelessly, men like John Quincy Adams, who would not rest until slavery was extinguished in the country.
I think Michele Bachmann has been one of the best.
Did you just hear that stuff? Did you just hear her? Do you want me to play it again? We could rub it in, Sal. It's horrendous. What do you make of it?
I heard what she said, but
what's she talking about?
I think what she's talking about is that we cannot continue to spend money as recklessly as we have done.
That's not what she just said. She said the founding fathers got rid of slavery. Why would you say that? Every high school kid has been to Mount Vernon and seen the slave quarters. What are you talking? Jefferson had slaves. All those guys had slaves. I know they were great men in other regards, but they never got rid of slavery. It's right in the Constitution. And here's this woman waving the Constitution around, powing around with Scalia, and she doesn't even know what the Constitution had in it. it. The treatment of slaves, African Americans, as 3/5 of people. That's in our history. You can't take it out. Explain to me what this woman's talking about.
At Iwo Jima,
Well,